All right. Well, we're going to go through this single deep hive here. It's time of the year, late May, where we're going to be pulling our sugar feeders off right here. But one of the things we're looking for is we're just checking for crowding and space. And what that's for is, as this time of year, the bees have started developing enough and growing the brood nest to where it's going to start getting cramped. And the process of adding another deep or another brood chamber allows the queen and the hive to expand. Because if we don't do that, we risk swarming. And if we don't take action now, the swarming season starts in the next 2 weeks. So if we crowd a single deep, they'll sense the hive is done and ready to expand and split. And so we're just giving the hive more room. So we're going to go through this box and check that out and see how cramped we are. Okay, first thing we see is the sugar feeder's mostly empty, just a little bit left here. A few bees in here still feeding on it, but we're looking good. That means time to pull this thing, just clean everything up. I'm gonna bang some bees out of the bottom of the feeder by doing that. Seems a little rough, but they're resilient little ladies. Always love to build, always building. Even outside the hive, that's interesting. Usually you don't see this on the top side of the inner cover, but that might be a sign that the hive is actually getting a little bit too crowded, which is why we're in it today. Oh yeah, we're getting crowded. And we're dropping the inner cover. These things happen. Oh yeah, so you can see the building going on. We're going to clean all that up. We can look in the hive here and see that we have quite a packaging going on. So we're definitely going to be adding this second deep and giving them room. This is just 100% part of that process of keeping the hive clean, because they will constantly glue stuff together. Next time we come in, it's even worse to try and get it apart. Okay, I'm gonna go grab another deep just so I can set frames in it real quick. Alright, here we go. We're going to just start with this outside frame. Actually, let's start with this outside frame. One closest to the camera here. Find out. Alright. Oh yeah, this queen is kicking butt. There's eggs in all stages on this outside frame. That's great. Looks really good. Extremely on this frame. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. One of the things you got to remember is we're out here doing this in 2 o'clock in the afternoon on a beautiful sunny day. All the bees you see here is only about half the hive. The other half's actually currently out foraging. So this thing gets a lot more packed in the evening when the bees are not out doing what they do. So you see, visually, if it looks cramped now, I imagine what it feels like at night. So yeah, we're gonna definitely make these ladies happy and give them a little more room. You'll see these little cups here by my thumb. We call them queen cups. Again, I'm sure a more experienced beekeeper than me could give you a real detailed reason of why, but they're always building them and just in preparation in case they need a swarm or something. But all this brood you see down here that's really big, this is drone brood, so they're developing lots of males, which is for a healthy hive. And right now I'm just looking for the queen and the general health of the hive. Things look pretty good, so we'll just keep going through this. Scrape these little queen cups off, just because we don't need them. Yeah. This is a really good frame of capped brood here. Got the honey in the upper 2 corners. Yeah, this queen's doing great. So one of the things that I do when I manage my bees is, one thing I've learned over the years is that when you add another honey, another deep, another super, if it's just comb or empty frames, the bees really don't like to go into it because it's like just empty infrastructure. And unless like there's a lot of perfection in the environment, they just kind of stay down in their brood chamber, keep getting more and more packed, and then they swarm anyway. So what I'm going to end up doing is I take a couple of frames of brood and I actually put them in the second box. That way, as the hive grows, the bees smell the brood upstairs and they more naturally will move upstairs into that second box. They won't resist it because there's nothing up there. So kind of draws them up there.